Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. Who have we got here today? We got Handybag, we got Pinked, we got AE on the YouTube side, we got Pinked on the YouTube side. Hope you're all doing well. We are on the Forever World today. We're going to be working on the Quarry a little bit, and we're going to see if we can't find a mangrove area as well, and a desert. Those are the two things that we can't seem to find on this world. But I'm determined. We are going to find them because, well, we do need them. Especially the mangrove. I have ideas for mangrove wood in my next episode. But, you know, we need to find it first. I'm everywhere. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Alrighty, here we are. So, hopefully everyone's seen my episode 2 by now. If not, this is definitely spoilers. And, yeah, well, I guess sucks to suck at that point, but you know, spoilers. Hey Ryad, how's it going? But yeah, let's do a quick walkthrough of the quarry here. This is what I built in my last episode. So, I've done a little bit more work on it since I released the video. Going down here, I've made a mineshaft entrance over here. So this is going to go down to the stone area. We're going to make the staircase a bit better at some point. It's just I wanted to get down to these different areas of the world to start digging to collect resources. But we're actually going to make it like a, almost like a natural cave going down to there. Just right now we need something to get to that point. And then we got this tower over here, which leads to the top and bottom of the mine shaft. I've got some water at the bottom to catch me. Hey, Bun, how's it going? Welcome in. So we got to do a little bit more detailing down here at some point, but for now, it's fine. We're just limited on the blocks that we have at the moment. I wanted to comment on the video, but the shape of the quarry is interesting. I don't think I can say it here. It's fine. I made another mine shaft here. So this is going to be the one that goes down to the deep slate level, and it's where I've been, can you please fix the dirt under the pillars? Oh, these? I mean, it might be like my hardcore world. You know that one pillar that's like 2 blocks off or something like that? Maybe I'll just leave it there to annoy people. But yeah, over here I've made another mine going down to deep slate. So we'll have one that goes down to the stone layer and one that goes down to the deep slate layer. That way we can mine around in different areas for stone or whatever we need. Down here I've done a little bit more work though, because I actually do need cobbled deep slate for my next builds. So I've made a mine shaft area down here with some chests and whatnot so that I can, you know, be mining down here for quite some time. And then over here are the different mine entrances that you can go into. So this will just mine straight forward. This is basically a strip mine at this point. Just 3x3 instead of 1x2. Yo, that's cool. Thank you. What are the tools named? They are named nothing at the moment. This is a fairly new world, so I've only done 2 streams on it prior to today. So yeah, right now none of the tools are named. But yeah, we're going to do a little bit more work on this area today, specifically on the house, which we will head to next. So let's head back up to the top side. Oh, good, it's night. Rename something. Let me guess, axe? Yep. Alright, give me 1 minute here, and I will do that. Actually, I kind of like taking this side up to the top. We are going to do another little bit of cave on this side. So you know how we have the cave going over the balcony area that kind of does nothing right now? I also want that to go down and meet up with the mine shaft. And I want it to go up and meet up with this natural cave here so that we can use that to get up and down as well. And then we want to do some more road work around here too. Right now, this is kind of off in no man's land. Dang, how did you know I was going to choose the axe? I wonder. Is it a shocker that I also knew what you were going to rename it to? You are nothing if not predictable. Flurry, how's it going? Love from Portugal. Thank you. Welcome in, by the way. And Utah, how's it going? Welcome in. All right. So over here we have a house as well. So this is just going to be kind of a safe space that we can be while we're over at the mining area. And this is what we're going to work on today, because inside, yeah, we're not going to talk about the inside right now. We got to get something going on in there today. Are you going to do the same thing you did on the other side at the top with the stone and dirt and stuff? Possibly. I haven't decided yet. So we have to do a lot of work around the top of the mine here. Like, this area is pretty much unusable. So we got to figure that out. We got to clear out some more trees. And yeah, we'll figure that out. Would you consider having a minecart going around the mine shaft to add movement? I would, yes. The only reason I didn't do that in my episode that I put out yesterday is because I don't have the iron to support it right now. But once we have an iron farm going, or at least a surplus of iron, yeah, that's definitely something I'd be interested in. Is that all the ore you could spare? Yeah, pretty much. I don't have a whole lot to my name right now. I'm heading over to the main house for anyone who hasn't seen it, and also that's where my anvil is. Not great. I forgot the evil fireball in the sky can burn you. I'm now very sunburnt. Oh, interesting. Hey, Vox, how's it going? Welcome in. It is still not even close to warm enough over here to sunburn you. I also don't sunburn, so... Alright, let's do our rename first. What are you planning to build next? I guess people in the stream can get a little bit of insight into what the next episode is going to be. Let me just do that real quick. There you go, Ryad. Next video, so episode 3 is going to be farmland. So we're going to build a barn, we're going to build a farmhouse. I think I'm going to do a windmill as well, and we're going to do a bunch of farmland and stuff like that. So that's going to be in this area over here in front of the village. 86 Fahrenheit right now. You're going to have to do the conversion for me. Oh, 30 Celsius? Okay, thank you, Banked. You should make a sign and write chicken jockey on it and put it in your next video. I think I'll pass. I'm not the person who jumps on the clout train. But yeah, do we want to start with working on the quarry, or do we want to start with some exploration? Because I want to do both right now. Curse you, evil fireball. 30 degrees Celsius in April. That's insane to me. Like, today is a warm day for us, and it's 14. So, yeah. Exploration first. King Frost, what's up, dude? Okay. Okay, we've got some food. I don't think we really need anything else to go exploring. Let's head this direction this time. We'll head past spawn. And you know what? I'm taking a screenshot of my cords. I got lost coming back last time. And you know what? We'll bring our boat with us. Here we go. It's a wild frost. Hey, speaking of frost, thanks for the resub, dude. Appreciate it. So one of the ideas that I'm toying with right now, and I'm probably going to do it, I just have to actually implement it, is I'm going to make an area on the Discord that has basically exclusive access to Twitch subs and YouTube memberships. And I'm going to give sneak peeks and extra information on the comings and goings of my channel. So you'll get the inside scoop and updates before videos come out, and I'll post like screenshots and whatnot in there as well. So it's just a little bit of an extra perk for being subscribed to my channels. And I've been gnomed. Getting the cords is definitely a good idea. Yeah, I didn't do that last time. I had them saved somewhere. I just didn't want to go get them because I was lazy. But yeah. Right now, we're after two different things. We are after mangrove biome, which is our main priority. And we are after a desert and a mesa. Those are basically the two things that I haven't found in this world. So if I can figure out where those are, then I'm in good condition. Womp. Cool. So right over here is the cave that I found on day one. And then over in this direction here, there's a cobblestone pillar somewhere. Yeah, right here. This is my mob farm. I've been back and forth to this place many times. I'm still trying to get feather falling on my boots. So I was doing that a little bit last night. No luck. But yeah, I've also gotten quite a few diamonds because I did manage to get fortune. Use a lodestone, super easy. Oh yeah, why don't I just pull one of those out of my pocket real quick? Definitely something you have on episode 2. I mean, I guess if you went with my hardcore world, then yeah, I probably could have had it on episode 2. But I think they're cheaper now. Don't they still require netherite? Was funny watching you run between in the time lapse. Yeah, I ran back and forth between my house and that area so often. I was kind of cursing myself for not putting the enchanting station beside the mob farm. But I mean, I had already committed at that point. I moved my house 13 times. I didn't want to move that one 13 times. It's made with iron. Oh, it's made with iron now? That is actually really good to know. I might have to look into that. Because, yeah, I've never actually used a lodestone before because they used to be so expensive when they first came out. Because, yeah, if memory serves, when they released, they were made with netherite, weren't they? Have to keep count of how many times you've died. I've died once. And that was because I was an idiot. I walked away from my computer and thought I had logged out, but nope, was really just standing in the middle of a field. So yeah, creeper came and got me. Wasn't even recording for my first death. It was netherite. It was a recent change? Okay, cool. Well, honestly, that's a really good change. Looks like we got another village over that way. Let's head towards the village. See if there's anything interesting over there. Usually not, but, you know, never know until you check. But yeah, I'm going to be starting on episode 3 tonight. So I wanted to get a little bit more work done on the quarry before I started episode 3. Because that's where I'm going to start my episode 3. Basically, my idea is I'm going to start every new episode at the place that we finished off on our last one. So, you know how at the beginning of episode 2, I did a flashback shot of me walking into the house, right? So episode 3 is going to start with a flashback shot of me walking into the mines. Then episode 4 is going to start with a flashback of me walking into the farming area, and so on and so forth. It's just a good way to very briefly recap what we did in our last episode without having to spend, like, 30 seconds in exposition. Great video, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I kind of popped off right away yesterday. Usually my videos take like 3 or 4 days to start popping off when they do. But no, yesterday it started right away. It's kind of flatlined since, but knowing the algorithm, it'll have another burst of life at some point. And episode 1 is actually still going strong too. It's still pulling in views. Can't wait for the montage of Elfie walking into places. Yeah, maybe episode 10 will do a montage. What I do think I will do, though, is every maybe 5 to 10 episodes, I'll do kind of like a movie episode. So, you know how people will release, like, hardcore full movie episodes, right? I'll probably do something like that for every 5 to 10 episodes. Queenie, what's up? Hope you're having a good day so far. I am. Thank you, thank you. Hope you are too. Oh, we should get all of these hay bales. Oh, I should have made a hoe. Well, trusty boat. At least we're in a village. We can snag a bed as well. Shadow, how's it going? Welcome in. Like a long video? Yeah, basically just all of the previous videos stitched into one for anyone who wants to watch like a supercut. I don't know why I broke that with my fist. I have an axe. I swear, there's a brain somewhere in my head. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's something that a lot of people do. A lot of people in the Skyblock community, or Skyblock Kingdoms community, have actually been doing it at the end of Season 1. No, I have not, Alex. I also have not played with Phil McCracken either. You're using the wrong tool to break hay. Should be a bed. Yeah, I don't have a bed on me, though. I like the new series. Keep it up. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna look for a mangrove biome here. I really do need the mangrove wood for the farming area. Because, yeah, classic barns are usually red. And, I mean, I could go with concrete, I guess, but that would be way too red. I really like using mangrove wood for barns. And I'm really happy that we're grabbing some hay bales, actually. These are going to be really good for the farming area. But yeah, I've got the next few episodes kind of game planned in my head. So for anyone who's here in stream, you get the inside scoop. This episode coming up is going to be a farming area. And then the one after that is going to be connecting everything up. It's going to be roads. And we're going to work on transportation lines as well. So we're going to get a stable built. And this is a floating church. Interesting. We're going to get stable built, and we're going to work on getting donkeys. That way we can move everything between our different areas easily. Because I have no intention of going to the end anytime soon. So, yeah, magic church, exactly. So we got to think about how are we going to get resources back and forth between our different areas of the world. Give me your bed. Need it for hay bales. There we go. Cool. There we go. Now I have the right tool for breaking hay bales. Much better, much better. Mules. Yes, mules. Although to get mules, I think I have to breed donkeys, don't I? Oh, you are not a villager. Eat, please, sir. All right. Okay. Well, we're moving on from this village. We got everything we need from it, I think. Let's head off in this direction. When you play on your hardcore world, don't forget that you will stay dead, so please be careful. Yeah, exactly. Although, to be fair, I'm not exactly great at eating on my hardcore world either. Alright. I'm killing some cows along the way because I still don't have a farming area, so that is my only way to get food right now, is just murder. I've been doing my best not to make temporary areas, just so that I don't get too comfortable. Because if I make a temporary farming area, I will just use that until, like, day 8,000. That is my style. And also, I don't want any continuity breaks in the series either. That's why between episodes, I've been very good at, like, just working on the things that I already have. So yeah, lots of mining right now. This is a very large birch forest. I'll have to come over here and harvest some wood, because that is the other thing that I need to do between episodes, is harvest a whole bunch of wood. I did a little bit last night. I got... How big is the farm? It's going to be a fairly large area, because the builds themselves, they're not going to be huge, but the farmland, that's going to take up a lot of space. So it's going to be the biggest area so far. It's going to be bigger than the quarry. But the actual buildings themselves, I'd say kind of medium. Because, yeah, we're still in the beginning stages of this world. I don't want to start making mega builds or anything like that. The idea is I want to be able to start and finish my builds inside of an episode for at least the first 10 episodes. And that'll be kind of like my foundation episodes of the series. So getting everything that we need going. Farming area, quarry, mob farms, all that kind of stuff. And then after we've got all of our foundation stuff done, that's when we can start moving on to, like, starting to build a castle or anything like that. Giant pink duck. I don't know if that falls under the priority umbrella, but, you know, anything can happen. Or an alligator. That falls more under the priority umbrella. I've been promising Ryad an alligator since, like, Season 2 of Enigma. The heck? Oh, you are a savannah villager. I thought that was a jungle villager at first. I was like, wait, what? There we go. More hay bales. Although, the fact that we moved into arid land kind of concerns me. Not generally something that's found beside a mangrove swamp. We also want to make sure we don't get too far out. Because I do still want to do other stuff in this stream. I don't want to just be exploring. So we need to make sure that however far we walk this way, we can walk back in a reasonable amount of time. Oh, we got jungle over there. Okay, that's looking more promising at least. That's something that I'd expect to be beside mangrove. Ducks are not so good. Old man king can't see. What can't I see? Oh, this isn't jungle at all. Maybe that's what you were saying. Didn't we already get to that jungle? No, we went in a different direction. Oh, jungle's over there. There we go. When you saw the villager. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, we went a different direction and we ran into a jungle. But then we also ran into an ocean. So that kind of stopped that. Let's see. Hopefully this jungle's not too big and we can make it through. And it's a forest on the other side. Dang it. That is not right. Okay, well, I mean, I guess forest can be beside mangrove. I've seen that before. Yeah, it's not a giant island like I was hoping. I was hoping it would be a continent, but no, it's a very large land mass. Exactly. You understand. Plains? Or is that savannah? That's savannah. Shame. Shame! But we can still make different settlements on the landmass. I still very much intend on doing that. I want to make the castle, because we are going to make a castle on this world. I like castles. And I want to make it big, too. This is a world that I'm not going to be resetting. So I actually have the time to build something as big as I want. So I want to break all of my previous records. I don't want to make something big, but attainable. I want to make it, like, obscenely big. I like trains. Like, it's a build that I fully intend on starting and having it take, like, a full year to finish. At least. It's going to be that big. It's going to include terraforming. It's going to be something that'll take up, like, your entire render distance. It's going to be cool. I still have a lot of planning before I can even start thinking about starting it, but, yeah. The castle to beat all castles. Exactly. Fort Derp. Alrighty. Well, we're back to jungle. We'll go a little bit further in this direction. Although, it's not looking great for mangrove, is it? Watch out, B-dubs. Here I come. Oh, that's a pretty cool mountain over there. Let's head over in that direction. Oh, wintry. That's the opposite of what we want. Okay, we're gonna head this way then. But yeah, I like the freedom that this forever world is giving me. It's always been in the back of my mind when I work on my builds and stuff like that on SMPs or other worlds like my hardcore world. You've got to make sure it's something that you're okay with abandoning in a year, because the likelihood is this world's not going to exist this time next year. But that's not the case with this one. Even if I do get, like, burnt out and I take, like, a 4-month break from this world, when I come back, this world will still be here. So I can start as big a project as I want. I guess everything you've played for content has been limited. Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, even my single-player worlds that I've done for content, those are hardcore worlds. At some point, I'm gonna die. That's why I always, like, some people suggested that I make my hardcore world my forever world, but it's like, yeah, but how honest is that really? Because it's not a forever world. At some point, I'm gonna jump off a cliff that I think I can survive and, you know, splat. Or I'm gonna get snuck up on by a creeper or XYZ, right? It's really not a forever world. Oh yeah, Pinked. I forgot to ask, how's the audio quality today? That kind of defeats the point of either being a forever world or being a hardcore world. Yeah, exactly. They're kind of mutually exclusive ideas. The whole point of hardcore is it's impressive that you last as long as you do, but at some point, you're gonna die. Sounds good? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was talking to Leon the other day, and he gave me some audio advice, and I implemented it, and I think it's working pretty well. And one of the things that that he suggested was a pop filter. I've never had one of those before. I just kind of have my microphone. But yeah, I've got a pop filter now. Oh wait, what am I doing? Breaking hay bales with a boat? Does that mean we won't hear the cat now? No, I'm sure you'll hear the cat. He's loud. Okay, let's get up to the top of that hill there and look around. If we don't see anything, I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to start turning back. If we see something that looks promising, we'll keep going. I only watch your videos for the cat. Yeah, right? Without fail, every time I start recording... like, the amount cat cam when? I mean, I don't even do face cam. You think I'm going to turn on a camera for my cat? People have been asking for an axolotl cam for a while. Never when you stream, though. Not never. Sometimes he does scream when I stream. It's just usually between the music and me talking, it gets kind of drowned out. Like, in my video, you'll notice anytime Bear is screaming, I turn down the music in the video so that you guys can hear him. Axolotl cam would be great. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of axolotls right now because I'm raising babies. I've got my 2 axolotls, and then I've got probably about 80 babies. Which, by the way, are doing quite well. Face cam at 100K. Poor guy needs a mic of his own. I get a lapel mic and put it on his collar. $100K donation, maybe? Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see. Anything of interest? We got Savannah off in that direction. What do you know? More forest over there. More forest over there. Cherry blossom. We just need a sponsor now. Hey, if you can get someone to donate 100K to Extra Life, then I mean, yeah, I'll do a face reveal at that point. I'd say that's worth it. And by the way, we need to do some Extra Life stuff at some point too. I was thinking of trying to plan a 12-hour stream in the near future here for Extra Life. Get a message billionaires on Instagram. Hey, I mean, it's good tax write-off for them. Well, all I'm seeing is forest as far as the eye can see. I'm thinking we may have to turn back. Otherwise, we're just going to be exploring for this entire stream. Because, yeah, we're 36 minutes in. 100-hour stream when? I've already done a couple of those. That's cool value as well. Yeah, for sure. We'll probably come back in this direction at some point. But, yeah, I think we gotta turn back. I guess you've got a new default world when doing a charity stream? Yeah, exactly. I don't mind turning Dixper on in this world. If I die, so what? What's the worst that'll happen? I lose a little bit of gear? Although we will be doing a bunch of the charity streams on the viewer server as well. I like being able to have the interaction with you guys. You'll lose a lot of gear. Honestly, if I'm having a charity stream where you guys can kill me, before stream I may just go ahead and make like several sets of armor and tools. That way when you guys force me into the lava or whatever, I can just open up my ender chest and grab a new set. Otherwise, it'll just be a stream of me re-gearing for like 100 hours. Because, yeah, I am pacing myself on this world, but by the time we get around to, like, a subathon or Extra Life this year, we'll have villagers, we'll have lots of extra diamonds. It's not going to be a worry. It would be cool to have a build or something we can see after it's done. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, it would be quite hard for you to get killed. Maybe no elytra or anything. We used the void last time. Yeah, exactly. You guys did use the void last time. But if we go exploring and I'm near like a lava pool or something, you guys could probably push me into it. You guys are creative. I never underestimate your guys' ability to get me killed when I give you guys the tools to do it. We're going to check out this mountain area over here too. Oh wait, no. On the other side of that mountain was a snowy tundra. That's right. That is the opposite of what we're looking for. Okay, we'll just start heading back. I'm gonna see if I can get back without using the coordinates. I heard a creeper hiss. Thought it was your stream, but it was not. And it was on my hardcore world. Didn't die, though. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've lost track of how many times that's happened to me. I'll be watching, like, Tanisha or Acorn or someone, and then I just hear a creeper and it's like, oh, yeah, they're probably about to blow up. And then I drop down to, like, 3 hearts. Ah, what was that? Happens more often than you'd think. Alright, so when we get back, I want to start by working on the house. We're going to see if we can get an interior going over there today. Then clean up that chest monster. Only took 3 hearts? Okay, that's not bad. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. One sec, guys. You gotta love allergy season. It's rough. Bless you, my king. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, the allergies, they really do make it hard to record. I'll be in the middle of recording a scene and it'll be like a perfect take. And then, achoo! And there goes my take. Okay, jungle over that way, savannah, nope. I think we're still heading in the right direction to go home. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're still going in the right way. Just don't have allergies. Oh, great. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Where have you been all my life, Pinked? That's some top-notch advice right there. And yeah, for anyone watching on the YouTube side, I'm also streaming on Twitch. So if you guys see chats that, or if you guys hear me responding to chats that you guys don't see, that's why. And then vice versa on the Twitch side. I'm also streaming to YouTube. Some really cool terrain in this world. I'm excited to start expanding. I've got a lot of ideas in my head. I've got a Word document that I'm writing them all down in, because I'll probably forget them otherwise by the time I'm actually ready to go do them. Oop. I'm definitely not doing both to cause confusion. Uh-huh. If you're trying to confuse me, then, you know, it's not going to work. My chat combines the two of them. So yeah, my chat viewer that I have, it shows both chats in it, and then a YouTube or a Twitch symbol beside whoever sent the chat. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, it's Elfie. How's it going, Tess? Welcome in, welcome in. Ah. Okay, so this is the savannah that we entered first, I think. So we should be nearly back. Freezing to death. Well, that's not good. Oh, right. I forgot that you guys have basically reversed seasons from us. What's the temperature, out of curiosity? We're kind of at a point here that we like to call Fool's Spring. So it feels like spring, but you just know that there's at least one more dump of snow around the corner. It's getting more and more cold, and we ain't even in winter. It's fallen 10 degrees Celsius. Okay, so yeah, a little colder than it is here. Right now, I think today we're at 14. And yeah, like, it's warm for us. Although I think where you live, you're used to warmer temperatures than we are here. That's a little warmer. Yeah, just a bit. Kind of both. Yeah, I guess in the winter it does drop for you guys quite a bit. But yeah, like, it's 14 degrees today, and like, people are walking around in t-shirts. We're very comfortable in this. Where are you from? I'm from Canada. And also, Nick, welcome in. Okay, we're getting closer. We didn't even have a good summer, to be honest. Oh, that sucks. Was it just kind of like bleh weather? Okay, this is that massive birch forest. This should connect up to spawn. Yeah, I see dark oak over there. I think we're almost back. Rainy, windy, and cold. Ugh, that really does suck. I think the highest temp we had was 28 Celsius. That's not bad. Honestly, at that temperature, I can only handle a few days of that. After that, it's like, okay, it can drop again. My ideal temperature is between 20 and like 23. First time catching a live stream. Came across your channel a few days ago. Been enjoying it. I appreciate that, Brennan. Thank you. And yeah, welcome in. I like to do a couple live streams a week. At least one of them will be on the Forever World here, and the other one will be on my my viewer server that I run. Okay, I might refer to the coordinates. Okay, we're heading to 32,726. Okay, we're still quite a bit off. We need to go more in this direction. It's a good thing I looked, otherwise I would have been heading in the wrong direction. We would have headed straight past my place because, well, we were too far that away. We might have found a mangrove by accident, but I would have had no idea where I was. But yeah, I think we're probably... Oh, what is that? Is that random beach that I found before, or is that actually a desert over there? We're going to check that out on the way back. Because I know we found a beach before that I mistook for a desert. Yeah, it might just be the beach. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I still want to check it out anyways. Just in case, because I don't know why, but mangrove swamps tend to spawn beside deserts. Yeah, it's just the beach. A very big beach with a mountain in it. Yeah, exactly. World Generation was drunk that day. Alrighty. So what are we thinking for the interior of that house? We gotta kind of brainstorm that. It's a quarry house, so we want to keep with kind of that theme. Maybe we do something darker for floors. We could go... You got so excited thinking it was a desert. I know, I did. Because, I mean, if I find a desert, then the likelihood is I can find either a mesa or a mangrove or both. But, nope. Womp womp. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe something darker for the floors like dark oak or even deep slate. Deep slate might be nice. Womp. Here we go. We're close to home. Interesting lake. Or more of a pond, really, I guess. At some point, we're going to have to go through and get some of these beehives as well. I do want to make an apiary somewhere. Deep slate or dark oak, yeah. We might have better luck when we look at it. But I think if we go deep slate, we may actually want to... Another cool generation. Yeah, honestly, this world is full of cool generation. I'm really excited to start building in new places. Can I get mod? Nope. Womp womp. But yeah, if we decide to go deep slate for the floor, I'm thinking actual deep slate, not cobbled deep slate. Because it's got a little bit of a lighter tone to it, and it's less busy. So I think it could work better for a floor. And it'll look like just dirty stone, and then we can mix in some other stuff with it to give it a little bit of variation. But yeah, I think that would work well for a floor. Exactly, Pinked. Asking to be mod usually puts you at the bottom of my list. Okay, is this the... I think we're heading into the old taiga soon, which means that I would know where I am. Okay, I see hills over there. That's a good sign. I think we're almost home. Yep, here's the old taiga. Yeah, I'm heading back to base, and then we're gonna get working on the quarry house. Something I do also want to do, and I think this will be kind of a stream thing that we do, is I want to have names for different areas in my world. So I might put that out to you guys. What do you think that we should name the quarry? Yeah, I know where I am now. I was play fighting with my dad, and he accidentally hit my funny bone on my kneecap, and oh my god, it hurts so bad. Yep, been there before. Hitting your funny bone on anything is, well, it's funny for whoever's not getting hit, but the person getting hit, definitely not funny. But yeah, Frog, how's it going? Jola, thank you for, or Jolaf, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Don't know if you're watching or not, but if you are, thank you. Big oof. But yeah, it'd be kind of cool to name the quarry. So I asked you guys, what should we name our quarry? Tony, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's go over to the house first. Dump the stuff that we got. You're outnumbered. There are 2 frogs now. The frogs are taking over. Yo, what's up? How's it going, Elevate Sports? Is it cool if I just call you Elevate, or do you have a name that you go by? Just let me know. Ribbit, ribbit. Lord Quarryist, Quarry of the Quarry Town, third, no, 3 and... Can call me Class. It's from Holland. Oh, okay. Well, how's it going? I will do my best to remember that. And also, I feel like I 100% butchered the pronunciation there, so I apologize. Did not see you only had 6,000 subs. Wow. Yeah, and that's fairly recent too, I would say. It jumped quite a bit when I made my Forever World. Emmy over on YouTube, what's up? Imagine a YouTube stream by a random guy named Elfie who is a self-proclaimed king. No one contested my my claim to the throne, and I'm definitely not giving it up now. It was okay? Okay, cool. Yeah, let's dump this stuff. Nope, that does not belong. I had it bed the entire time. I knew that. Saplings, drops, random wood stuff. There we go. Cool. Really like the vids, man. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying them. I'm going to be starting on episode 3 tonight. And like I said, anyone who's in the stream gets a little bit of an insider scoop as to what we're going to be doing. So episode 3 is going to be building up a farming area just off to the left here. So this area right here in front of the village, we're going to turn into a big farming area. I never gave King praise. Uh-huh. Sure. A bit of a delay on the chat. I need a bigger chat and wait longer for responses. Farming. Yeah, there's a little bit of a higher delay over on YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can't fix that. But yeah, there's less of a delay on Twitch. Zen, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day today. Looking forward. All right, house time. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Honestly, I am too. King, you should go find a frog and, I don't know, name it after me. What about me? Battle of the Frogs. There's only mine, so it wins. Oh, I never said that. I'm hiding in a coffee shop. The caffeine police will never find me. Uh-huh. I'm an OG YouTube user. Oh, awesome. Yeah, my account is newer. Like, I created this account back in 2017 or something like that to upload a YouTube video. But I was around at the dawn of YouTube as well. No Twitch or Kick for me. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, that is why we do the multi-streams. We get to reach people on all platforms. Well, by all platforms, I mean all 2 of them that I stream on, but, you know, details. Okay, we need a Silk Touch pick, so let's head back over to the house. I think I like the idea of putting some... Oh, actually... Okay, let's think about this a little bit more, because we got 2 levels of the house to do, right? Or we just do vaulted ceilings in the one area. That's also an idea. So, walking in here, I think we have a frog problem over here. So in this area here, we could have a second level on the house. Or we could just do vaulted ceilings in this area. What do you guys think is the better choice? If we do vaulted ceilings, we could do deep slate for the floor. But if we do 2 layers, then I'm thinking it's probably better if we do a wood of some sort. I've not had 2 coffees and 1 energy drink. Oof. Trying to make your heart blow up. Fair enough, Elevate. And also, just for the future, and this is for everyone, not just you, we tend not to share ages here, just to protect all of our users. I'm still a broke dude. Honestly, I feel that. I only just recently graduated my my college program. So, yeah, I understand being broke. I really do. Okay, so those actually need to be there right now. They're part of the exterior. I'm sorry. Hey, all good, dude. All good. It was an honest mistake. Okay. Let's do deep slate. I've decided. We're gonna do vaulted ceilings. Okay, so we need a silk touch pickaxe. Let's go repair one of the ones that I have over at the enchanting house. Frog shrine. So I've actually got a lot of pickaxes because I've just been making sure not to break them. As soon as they're about to break, I just retire them. And then I'll fix them all up later once I have villagers and whatnot. I thought that was the best way to do things. Frog shrine. We are going to do some stuff with frogs in this world, so we need a frog light farm. Broke, just get more money. Wow, thank you. All right, Silk Touch, here we go. Had a hard life with hard choices. Never gave up, though. So that's why I'm not further than I am. I made some mistakes. Have bare minimal on education here in the Netherlands, but I hustle every day. That's fair. Honestly, I made mistakes when I was younger, too. And, I mean, we all make mistakes. That's just part of life. That's how you learn. As long as you learn from your mistakes, you're doing well. And I definitely learned from mine. All right. There we go. We got Silk Touch again. Elfie equals old. Yep. I always bug a Daisy that she's old. Realistically, she's only a couple months older than me, but yeah, she'll be like, "Oh man, we're old," and I'll be like, "Yep, you are old." King, you're the mistake. Takes one to know one, I guess. 10 out of 10 boyfriend. Yep. I get hit a lot. All right. Well, we get to use our brand new mine, I guess. We need some deep slate. We'll get the floor down, and then on the inside, I think what we want to gear that house towards is smelting. And then storage of valuables. Just cost me 150 euros to buy. Oh, second car. Okay. Car sell for about 1,200 here. Honestly, that's not horrible. Yeah, cars are a lot more expensive here. I wish I could get something for that. For that little. But we are not that lucky here. We're lucky in a lot of other ways, though, so I'm not going to complain. And give me that phone. That's a username. How's it going? Welcome in. Not a problem for us. We're with friends. That's good. What are we thinking? Oh, I'm thinking those are diamonds. Do I have my fortune pickaxe on me? Yeah, I do. It's a pretty garbage fortune pickaxe, but still fortune. There's the other two. Ooh, piece of candy. Going on a fishing trip this week. That's awesome. My car would not run if it was that cheap. Yeah, honestly. Almost fixed it already. That's good. Yeah, I'm not very handy when it comes to cars. If I got a junker or something like that, I would have to take it into a shop or pay someone to fix it. Did you drink water? I did not. One sec here. There we go. Now I have. It's a Volkswagen Polo. I am not sure what that is. Honestly, I'm horrible with cars. Here we go. This should be enough deep slate. It's not a huge house, so we just need enough to cover the floor. No way, it's give me that phone. How's it going, Hack? Ah, Nightbot. It's crazy that you're here. Oh yeah, by the way, for everyone on the YouTube side there, if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord server because there's a lot of extra information on my series that goes on that on the Discord server. So !Discord should give you the link to join there. Nightbot hates me. It had a dent and some more work. Nothing too big. Hey, that's good. What's going on here? Listed for 300, got it for 150. Honestly, that's really good. You managed to talk it down to half price. That's awesome. Let's watch the language over in the chat there. Hey Pinked, you want to look into what's going on over on the YouTube side there? What are you gonna do on the MC, my brother? We are going to do up this house today. And then we will see how much time we have left in stream, because I do have other stuff I want to do around the quarry here. Some guy everyone knows I'm a bit confused. Yeah, honestly, I don't recognize them. I'm not gonna... He's famous? Cool. Elevate, sorry, Klaus. Klaus. Right. I'm gonna butcher your name 1,000 times. I apologize. Thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate it. One sec here. I think I know what's going on, but... Yeah, I figured. All right. Okay. Let's mix in some cobbled. Quentin, how's it going? Welcome in. I really hope the series goes well for you. Thank you, thank you. Honestly, it's been going really well so far. You guys have been extremely supportive, and I really appreciate it. Derp Drops, welcome in. What did you figure out? Oh, I just looked up the guy on YouTube. I can't even find a result for the channel. He has 700 subs. Yo, what are you working on today? Good, welcome in. We are working on the mining house that's over at our new quarry here. What have you done so far in comparison to your second episode on your Forever World? Honestly, it's been a lot of resource gathering, but I'll show you what we've mainly been doing. So we just started working on the inside of the house here. We're putting a floor in, and we're going to decorate it up today. But other than that, yeah, I figured. I've been around the block. I know what a raid looks like. But yeah, other than that, we've made a few mine shafts. So we've got this one right here, which goes down to the stone layer. Haven't done a whole lot with that. And then down here, we have another mine shaft, which goes down to the deep slate layer. And this one is actually a bit more decorated than the other one. Streaming is quite a bit different than making videos. Yeah. He's been streaming for quite a bit. Yeah. Get ready. Yeah, I figured. Like I said, I've been around the block. I know what a raid looks like. But yeah, we made this mine shaft here down at Deep Slate so that we can just mine our hearts out and try and find as many diamonds as we can, as well as collect the cobbled Deep Slate that we need for our builds. And in this case, regular deep slate. But yeah, that's what's been going on between episodes. But yeah, we're just having a chill time working on everything. Great work. This is awesome. Thank you. And yeah, since you're in the stream, you get a little bit of a sneak peek as to what's coming in the next episode. By sneak peek, I mean I don't have anything done yet, but I'll tell you what's going on in the next episode. We're going to be doing a farming area. So the house is right over there. Detective Jabsco, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, my dude. But yeah, that's the house over there. This is the mining area. And this area right here in front of the village, we're going to turn into a big farming area. So we're going to make a bunch of crops. We're going to make a farmhouse. Hey, Pink, do you want to go ahead and just ban those guys? But yeah, we're going to have a barn. We're going to have a farmhouse, probably a windmill. And yeah, it's going to be cool. That's going to be our second episode. Wait, we stopped? Nah, you burnt your chance. Discovered your channel out of insomnia last night. Loving the content. Thank you, Toxic. Appreciate it. Do you have a Discord server or something? Yes, I do. Hold off on the link for now, though. Let's get this raid under control first, and then we'll link the Discord. Can find it. All right, here, one sec. Yeah, that should work. Okay. There we go. That should go through in a sec. There's the Discord for anyone who wants to join. Pinged. Make sure to keep an eye on the Discord over the next little bit in case our raiders jump in. Okay, here we go. Let me just catch up with the chat here. Hello, man. Love your channel. It's really fun to watch and has given me ideas for my own Minecraft world. Thanks. Glad you're enjoying the content. Sent you a list. Thank you, Pinked. And thank you for the follow as well. I'm just gonna go with Foe. Me so sad. What up, peeps? Jinx, how's it going? Welcome in. We're having a chill time over on the Forever world right now, working on the inside of the mining house. We haven't gone too far because we spent a lot of time. Fox, spelt differently. Yep, it's definitely different. I will do my best to remember that. But there's a good chance you're going to have to remind me a few times, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, we haven't made a whole lot of progress today on the world just because we spent probably a good hour exploring at the beginning. How long is stream going to be? I'm considering going to bed. We usually go for about 2 hours. We're hour 20 in now, so at least 40 more minutes. It's all right, man. I get it. But yeah, please feel free to remind me if I forget. And that goes for anyone. If I screw up your name, just let me know. Okay, let's get some furnaces and blast furnaces. It is nighttime. Let's make it a little less dangerous out there. Cool. So this is essentially going to be where we keep all our valuables from the mine until we bring them over to our house there. Oh, that bush is walking around. Might as well stay. Totally up to you. But if you're feeling tired, then make sure to take care of yourself. By the way, I really like your content. Thank you, Hack. Okay, we don't need the dirt. How many furnaces will this make us? Let's put that away for now. I don't want to use that. 24 furnaces. Yeah, sure, that'll work. Let's go get some iron as well. I want to make some blast furnaces. I don't exactly remember how to make a blast furnace. I know there's iron somewhere in the mix. If anyone has some insight into that, feel free to let me know. That bush is walking around. That's funny, not gonna lie. So, for anyone who... Do we have any old school Minecrafters in the chat here? Like, when I say old school Minecrafters, I mean like 2009, 2010. I'm curious about that before I tell this story, because you guys will understand. Also, do you permaban people in chat? We do tend to permaban people, yes. Sometimes we'll give second chances, but it's best not to test that, because sometimes we're feeling generous, sometimes we're not. Is this a hardcore world? It is not. This is a forever world. Do you happen to have any automated farms you're gonna be making? Like maybe a firework farm towards the end game? Yeah, we're gonna get into all that stuff towards the end game for sure. Been playing since 09. 4 iron, 3 smooth stone blocks, and a furnace, I believe. That is very helpful, thank you. Like I said, honestly, I have no idea how to make them. I never make them. Smooth stone. Oh, that's over at the mine. Okay, we'll pick that up later. Been playing since 2010, but been watching since 2010. Started playing in 2012. Fair enough. Okay, so you guys may remember, at the dawn of Minecraft, they were always called creepers, but they were commonly referred to as kamikaze shrubs because they looked like bushes that would walk towards you and then explode. Does anyone remember that? That was a common term used to describe creepers back at the beginning of Minecraft, kamikaze shrubs. I remember that. That made me laugh every time. Yep. I think it might have been the Yogs cast that started that. Iron. We need iron. We'll just bring a stack with us. I'm sure we'll need it for something else. I remember that. I'm in this. Yep. Okay, so smooth stone is over there. We just needed the iron from over here. I have blast furnaces here, but I stole all those from villages. Bit far back for me to remember. Fair enough. I put the boat away. Oops. Or, wait, did I? No, I didn't. Boat is down there. Yep. I remember that. I used to have people screaming that in my ear playing on a multiplayer world. Yeah, do you guys remember having set up a Hamachi server to play multiplayer Minecraft with your friends and then getting on TeamSpeak or Skype with them? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. Welcome in, Alex. I remember that too. Yep. So for a bit of context, I've been playing since the game was a browser game. So I remember way back then when there was like 9 blocks in the game and that was it. It was like 4 or 5 chunks and that was your world. I am an old school player. So yeah, I remember a lot of that stuff. Old! Oh, when you say smooth stone, you mean smooth stone, I'm guessing. Like, smelted up. Okay, well, we have coal around here somewhere. Here we go. Pocket Edition was peak. I never got into Pocket Edition, personally. Yeah, stone needs to go in the first again. Yeah. Now, that's another place where I show my age in the Minecraft community is, when people say smooth stone, I think just stone, because that used to be what we called smooth stone. And then there was the smooth stone slabs, which is the regular smooth stone now, and then they changed it in a later version of Minecraft so that smooth stone was double smelted stone, and stone was just regular stone. So that created a lot of confusion for older Minecrafters when they made that change, and it still confuses me to this day, because I'll say smooth stone and people will be like, that's not smooth stone. It is to me. There we go. Hello, Imo, welcome in, welcome in. Does anyone remember 360 custom worlds that had different texture packs? Yeah, I do actually. I did play a little bit of 360 with my friends. How many days are you on this world? This world is at 195 days. You're Canadian? Yes, I am. Smooth stone will always remind me of the slabs. Yep. Because it was cobblestone or smooth stone for a while. Yeah, exactly. Like, the smooth stone we're making now, this block didn't exist. There was this in slab form, but that was it. That's your name on Discord? Okay, cool. I will do my best to remember that, but you may have to remind me a few times. IMO, thank you for the follow. You're a legend, bro. Thank you, thank you. That was peak Minecraft. Yep. Honestly, I miss some of the old school Minecraft stuff. There is a part of me that wants to make a series where I go back and play in, like, the beta versions. I have considered that for a while. Hi, I'm new to you. I recently found your Forever World videos. Loving them. Thank you. I'm glad that you're enjoying. Pink to spitting facts. Yep. 195 looking like 150 of those days have been mining or gathering resources. Yeah, probably. That sounds about right. Gotta go for now. Hope to speak to you later. Bye, my new friends. See you later, Elevate. Thanks for stopping in. Always appreciate seeing your guys' faces here. Alrighty. So, let's get something going in here. So I've got to remember that fire tick is on in this world. I thought about putting some lava in here, but that may not be the smartest of decisions. Let's see. I'm trying to think of how to make it look like we got a kind of smeltery going on in here. Is there a Discord chat? Yep. Exclamation mark Discord will give it to you. Burns everything on the ground. Okay. We need something to make shelves. Right, I moved all this stuff in here. Maybe some of this stuff. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got a 2-block center here. Let's get some walls. I might have an idea, actually. let's do something like this. And then we can carry that up to the ceiling, maybe. And that can be a chimney. That could be kind of interesting. We're just playing around, so if anyone has any ideas, feel free to submit them in the chat. This is my time to interact with you guys, so it gives you guys kind of influence as to what gets put in the world here, too. So if you got something that you think would be a good idea, then feel free to speak up. Could have a 2x2 corner of lava. Maybe in this corner. I don't think there's any wood over there. But yeah, I really like the idea of having lava in here. It just lends itself so well to the Smeltery vibe. Rebuild the whole build upside down. Thanks for that. Glad you're here. But yeah, we'll see if we can get some lava going in here. You're very welcome, sir. Let's do that for now. Okay. Have you thought about putting the furnaces on either side of the blast furnace, leaving enough room to access all the blast furnaces? Are you thinking kind of like, whoops. Well, I guess that one's not a great spot, but something kind of like this on either side. So you can still access the blast furnaces, but you got furnaces on either side here. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Honestly, it would be great to have a lava stream coming down in those corners, but it would just set the house on fire. I'm in the chat now. Let's go. Or maybe have like the village blacksmiths layout inside with your own twist of it. Yeah. That's not a bad. Oh, you know what? You saying that has given me the idea for some iron bars in here. Okay. Now we just got to figure out how to do this. Okay, so we know this is the stone area. Let's look at it from out here real quick. Okay, we know this side is fireproof. So let's see if we can't work some lava into this area somewhere. We got to be careful over here. It's got to be on this wall here. Let's get rid of this. And you know what? Let's just sleep the night away before a zombie wanders in here and starts beating us. I was mad at myself because I thought I subscribed to you on YouTube, but I didn't. So I had to fix that, and now I'm watching on YouTube and Twitch. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate the sub. Now I'm struggling to remember what the village blacksmiths look like. Okay. Actually, what's on the other side of the wall here? This is just like that. Okay. you know what? We might be able to do something out here too. You need a giant crane. Actually, I was thinking that. I was thinking of maybe putting it on top of the platform here. Yes, that's right. Lava pool behind a block with iron bars on it. So, be like that, basically. I'll put our doors there. Makes it a little cramped. Okay, but if we... You know what? Let's move it to that side. Okay, so we'll put the furnaces back over here. And then we'll move it to this wall. And you know what? Instead of just a regular block, we can have it be furnaces. What's the scene? I want to build something in the Cherry Mountain next to your quarry. To be perfectly honest, I don't know the seed. I never looked at it, and I'm gonna keep it a secret for a little bit longer. But once I do eventually look at the seed, I'll let you guys know. Hi, King. Bye, King. Hey, Brett. What's up? I assume you're driving home from work now. Maybe something like that. Okay, we need some buckets. I know I have buckets somewhere. There's a bucket. I can make 2 more. Yep. Fair enough. Okay, let's go get some lava. I know exactly where to go. But yeah, after stream today, I'm probably going to have dinner, first of all. Then after dinner, I think I'm going to get started on... Hey, Scott, thank you for the sub over on YouTube there. But yeah, after I'm done eating and everything, I'm probably going to get started on episode 3. Because, yeah, I want to get cracking on that. That way I can be hopefully editing the video by mid to late this week. I want to get the video out on Saturday if I can. Although, to be fair, the video that I just released did really well on Sunday, so we'll see. Maybe I'll make Sunday my release day. I'm waiting for you to accidentally fall in your quarry. Well, I'll tell you this. It has happened. I am a klutz. And I will fall in it multiple times, which is why I really need feather falling. But honestly, you're not mean for thinking that. That's just funny. If I did it, I'd laugh at myself, so. Yeah, Sunday then stream Monday works well. Yeah, so you know what? Let's make Sunday our release date. That'll be video release date. I lost a hardcore world to falling in a ravine. Oh no. That sucks. Honestly, I lost my first hardcore world to fall damage as well. Actually, there's a clip of it in my first Forever World video at the very beginning. It's so nice having both streams to watch because you can tell how long it takes for the time lapse. Yeah. Or, I guess it helps if I read the full message. My apologies. long day at work and then stream. It's nice having both streams and videos to watch you because you can tell how long it takes the time lapse. Are good for looking at progress over time. Yeah, for sure. And also, the thing that I really like about the streams and the videos is you've got the videos, which give you kind of like the overall look at what we've done over a week, right? But the streams give you a chance to actually interact with the videos and influence them. So, talking to you guys today, if you guys have ideas for my farming area, I'm 100% open to them. If you guys have a good idea, I'll take it and run with it. And then you may see something that you suggested in a video. Exactly, Pinked. Okay, now we hope that this lava is far enough away from the wood and doesn't burn down our house. A cow statue, it would be hilarious. Honestly, it kind of would. Let's get some stairs, maybe? Fire! I'd like to say we didn't start the fire, but we definitely would have. A big cow, gotta be huge. And then inside the big cow, sheep farm. Cake in squished space. Yeah, she loves that. We're just playing with the blocks right now. Eventually something will stick and we'll be like, you know what, that looks really good. We're going to keep it like that. Let's see. I think having a windmill, like, overlooking your farming area and providing storage would be pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I already had an idea to put a windmill in the village. That just confirms that it would be a good idea. So, yeah, we're doing a windmill for sure. But I like the idea of it overlooking the farming area. So having it at, like, a higher elevation, that could be really cool, actually. That's the wrong animal. Is it, though? Is it? Let's maybe knock that one out there. Then we'll just put a filler block in. That's awesome. And then maybe, oh, silos. I didn't even think of silos. Yeah, that could be good. In one of my worlds, I made it lore that the village worshipped a chicken. And I made a massive chicken sculpture, and it is one of my favorite builds. And it housed a chicken crypt. That's awesome. I love it when people take bits like that and they run with it. I've never really been a lore person myself, but I really appreciate people who do lore. Do I have any wood in here? Yeah, that'll work. Slabs? Yep. We need barrels. A giant rocket filled with potatoes. Alright, mud naps. Okay. Storage. PD's tower. Okay, we're making progress. We at least have something inside here now. Okay, yeah. I'm liking how this looks. I don't think I've ever properly seen PD's base. We will take a trip over there during the next viewer server stream then. Maybe a spiral farmlands area rather than just a plain layered on the ground with water holes. Okay, I see what you're saying. That might be a cool idea for later on. But I do also have to make sure that everything that I'm doing in that area fits into a video. That might be a cool addition, though, because what we will do is we're making these areas, right? And then as we have more ideas later on, we may dedicate another video towards the farming area, adding some things to it. So, like, for example, the silos. I really like the idea of the silos, but I may not be able to build a farm, a house, a windmill, and silos all in the same video. Because basically everything that I'm building in that farming area, I have to have done by Saturday at the latest, right? And then I do still have my full-time job. Got a question. Question away. Oh, you know what could be cool? Do I still have coal on me? Yes, I do. Bubblegum, thank you for the subscription over on YouTube. Let's see. Where's my axe? There it is. Also, for your mine, would you be open to look at changing your floor from dirt into stone blocks, maybe incorporating smooth stone, andesite, and other materials? I decided not to do that just because that's what the walls are made of, and I didn't want it to be all stone. I wanted to have a little bit of a variation in it. But I did actually consider that. But yeah, I decided not to just so that we could break up the look a little bit. Imagine not being a full-time streamer. Yeah. Having a life gets in the way sometimes. Okay, yeah, we got a little coal stack going over here now. Kind of fits with the vibe. Having a chest might not be it. There are so many spiders outside of this wall. There we go. And then maybe throw some barrels up here too. Almost like a cupboard. Life. Don't talk to me about life. Maybe we get rid of this corner one. And then get another coal block. Stack it up a little higher. Not bad. Does anyone else here stream? I want to support you, lads. If you head over to my Discord server, there's a self-promo area. Yeah, exactly, Pink. Where everyone is welcome to post their own streams and stuff like that. And there are a lot of people who do stream. Emmy, Misty, a whole bunch of my Skyblock Kingdoms and Pleasant Craft friends post in there. Utah, he streams as well. But yeah, there's a lot of people that post over there. Yo, I've got a question. How do you enjoy playing Minecraft alone? Because I can't play alone. It feels too weird. Honestly, it's not for everyone. I have struggled playing by myself in the past. Because, I mean, keeping motivation, it can be tough sometimes. But I am okay with it because I'm a builder. So I just find a bunch of projects that I can work on, and I work on those projects in my single-player world. And then on my multiplayer worlds that I play on with my Skyblock Kingdoms friends and everyone, and everything, I focus more on the interaction portion. I do still have large-scale builds on those servers, but I spend a lot more time interacting with people on the server than I do actually building. I'm gonna sneeze 1 sec. Oh, allergy season's really rough, guys. I apologize for all the times I have to mute up so that I can sneeze. Is this actually... Yeah, okay, these don't need to be here. I can peel that back a little bit. I think... Yeah, those ones there actually serve a purpose. Thanks, just hard because I want to make some content. That's fair. Then, yeah, make sure you just have a solid idea for building and then stick with that. Oh yeah, that's another good point there, Pinked. We do have a viewer server you're welcome to play on too if you want, and you can make content on the viewer server. Here we go. Honestly, I'm actually quite happy with how this interior is turning out. I wasn't sure what I was going to do yet, but it works. Slaps Pink. G'day, Alfie. G'day, chat. How's it going, Swirl? I'll ban you one day, Swirl. And I guarantee you it'll be an accident. Okay. Okay, I'll join. Thanks. Yeah, if you do !SMP, it'll give you the instructions on how to join. What am I gonna do in this area? Honestly, I may just cap it off. I don't want to deal with it, so the easiest thing to do is to just not deal with it. So what do I have over here? Okay, let's just go with a I don't have any spruce. And there's no spruce in here. Solid. Okay. Spider dude, you gotta go. Oh, I've got spruce down in the mines. I can go get that from there. Ow. It's not a foolproof drop system. Yeah, if you feel, or if you run into any issues joining the server, please do make a ticket and the mod team will help you out. And that goes for anyone else who's watching as well. If you feel like joining a server and playing some Minecraft, we do have a public viewer server that you're welcome to join. It is an open invite. And we tend to stream on there once a week. Nice mine entrance, Selfie. Thank you, thank you. It's not foolproof. Does this mean that Fool was able to get on and use it? You know what? That's a good question. I'll get him to stress test it, and if he can figure it out, then it is foolproof. Actually, I guess if he can't figure it out, then it's foolproof. Because foolproof would be keeping Fool out, right? Do I have to be 1.21? I believe, yeah, 1.21 is what the server runs on for Java. Although I think you can join on newer versions. It's up to 1.21.4 or something like that. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, no problem, dude. And yeah, my only ask is make sure you read all the rules before joining. We've had some incidents in the past. I don't expect you to make any trouble, but best way to make sure is just to make sure you're familiar with all the rules. What are we building today, Alfie? We are working on our mining house. So we made our quarry in our last episode, and I made this house, but it was completely empty. So we're working on putting some stuff in it today. And yeah, it's very smelting oriented, as you can see. It's kind of the in-between from when we bring stuff out of the mines. We can do long mining sessions, keep piling up resources in here and down there, and then when we're ready to transport it all back to the base, we can. That's the house over there. The best way to follow the rules is not to be Aussie. Yep. Instantly break the rules being Australian. Oh, just barely caught that sneeze. Okay, we'll make this our random stuff area. Oh, look, another almost broken pickaxe. Does it break your brain that I'm doing this pinked? There it is. It hurts a bit, but soon I'll forget. Fair enough, fair enough. Aiden, how's it going? Just gotta say, I appreciate the recent series. Got caught in a lull in my world, and you helped inspire and keep me going. Keep it up. Thank you, Aiden. And I'm glad that you're inspired to keep going with your series. Let's maybe do something like that. It looks a bit interesting having this open, but I kind of like it, honestly. Oh, I do see something that I don't like, though. There we go. Maybe we should connect those up as well. I think I saw some oak logs. Thought I did anyways. Yes, I did. I'm not crazy. I'm just insane. I thought I had some... Oh, I left the spruce down here, didn't I? If you fill in the gaps and made the roof not so roofy, then yeah, it works. Yep, I think so too. Can't believe this, but yeah, I agree with paint. It's a hard thing to do, I understand. Go. Just need to get this side now. And then I think what we do is the same thing that we did over there. We need more than that, though. I don't know if that's going to be enough, so we'll bring these slabs too. Oh, it might actually be enough. Actually, yeah, I think we'll be okay. Okay. Now we get rid of all this stuff. And we take a look. It's the tough stairs all over again. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that is true. If I did slabs there, the chimney wouldn't connect, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Although, honestly, I may just replace those chimney pieces with regular cobblestone. Because, yeah, otherwise it would look a little wonky, I think. Yeah, I think that works better. Honestly, I kind of like this. I'm happy with how it's turning out. Definitely a little cramped, but also I don't know if you noticed the time. No, I did not. That is a good point. I do need to start wrapping things up, but I can do this part off stream, probably. This isn't going to be a lot of work. Just got to figure out something to put in this area. And I've got to make some more lanterns as well. It went quick. It really did. Alright, let's sleep the night away. And let's head over here. We didn't get to working on the exterior here, but we can do that on another stream, or I'll do it off camera or something. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Let's see if we can find someone who is live. Who have we got? Who have we got? We have an option. We are going to raid my buddy Viking Pilot, I think. Let me get his link here. So I'll post the link in the YouTube chat a bunch of times here. We're going to raid my buddy Viking Pilot over on Twitch. If you guys feel like joining in on the raid, then feel free to click on the link there. That's who we're heading over to. And then on the YouTube side, there we go. Oh, Pink beat me to it. Grab the raid message, bouncing derps if you are subscribed, raid symbols if you are not. And then, yeah, we're going to head over to Viking. We'll be live again on, I think, Wednesday this week. We're going to be on the viewer server, most likely. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a good day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.